This brief screencast is going to review what we mean by building fractions, that is, creating equivalent fractions given a particular fraction. So for example, if I'm given the fraction 2/5 and I want to build an equivalent fraction that has a numerator of 10, and the question is what would be the new denominator for that equivalent fraction, keep in mind the definition of building fractions. It means that I'm going to multiply the numerator and the denominator by the same non-zero whole number. Well, in this particular case, I can easily see that if I multiplied the numerator by 5, that of course would give me a new numerator of 10. And if I do the same thing in the denominator, that's going to give me a new denominator of 25. And so therefore 2/5 is equivalent to 10 25ths. So that one was fairly easy to see because we could very quickly determine that 5 is the multiplying factor that would transform 2/5 into 10 25ths. What about when it's not quite so easy to see what the multiplying factor might be? So let's take a look at another example here. Suppose I have 5/7 and I want to turn this into a fraction in which I do not know the new numerator, but I know the new denominator would be 210. Now, it may well be that you can look at that and you would see that the multiplying factor would be 30, but suppose we didn't see that. How could I compute that it's going to be 30? Well, notice that I'm trying to go from here to here by multiplying by something. So let's use the inverse operation, which is division, to see if we can compute that multiplying factor. So I'm going to take 210, divide it by 7, and when I do so, I'm going to find that the number I'm looking for is indeed 30. And we can see that that is indeed the value that I need to multiply by because 210 divided by 7 is 30. So now I'm going to take times 30 here, and of course we do the same thing in the numerator, and therefore the new numerator that is equal to 5/7 is going to be a numerator of 150. So therefore we now have that 5/7 is equal to 150 over 210.